Belmont wants you to keep forking over the cash.
Never made it as a wise man.
Oh, boo baby, you sweet honey cup. I love you.
Welcome to the Week at Belmont. I'm Dustin Stout, and we hope your spring break trip to visit Grandma was everything you hoped it would be. Speaking of grandmas and really old people, Adelicia Acklin is turning 195, and this week we began with a little birthday celebration.
Go shorty, it's your birthday.
Now, before you begin to wonder who in the name of Bob Fisher is Adelicia Acklin, well, she was the first lady of Belmont. Adelicia Hayes Franklin Acklin Cheatham owned the Belmont mansion with her husband Joseph. Addie sold the house and property before she died, and it was later turned into Ward Belmont, a finishing school for women. The rest is history. To learn more about Mrs. Acklin and to help campus celebrate her 195th birthday, drop by the Belmont Mansion this Saturday from either 9 to noon or noon to 3 and grab a mother load of Community Service Convo credit. Speaking of Community Service Convo credit, Bruin Den Day is a campus-wide service day open to the entire Belmont community. Those who serve will receive Community Service Convo credits. There are 2 opportunities to serve, in the morning from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or in the afternoon from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. For more on the community service opportunities, let's toss things over to Chief Correspondent Jessica Atkins. Jessica?
Thanks, Dustin. Bruin Den Day is a great way that SGA brings together the campus, gets us connected to Nashville, and gives students those pesky community service credits for doing these fun activities. Teaching folks to read at Family Literacy Day. Preparing an Easter egg hunt for Project 615. Cleaning up Radnor Park. Working at the Second Harvest Food Bank. Painting at Christ Temple Baptist Church. And for the theatrically, musically, or otherwise artistically inclined, poverty and the arts.
Never made it as a wise man.
If you're interested, you can sign up individually or submit a team roster either on Bruin Link under the SGA page or to the SGA office in the Beeman by Friday, March 16th. Be there or be heartless. Back to you, Dustin.
Thanks, Jessica. Well, the Battle of the DJs is tonight at 7. Who will win the title of Belmont's #1 DJ? You'll have to go to the Beeman lobby to find out. Vic also says, steppers, you may want to bring your dancing shoes. And while we're on the subject of dancing shoes, Belmont's musical theater department is tightening their laces and gearing up to perform its latest show this weekend in the Trout. This time around, the most dramatic of Belmont students are putting on Hairspray, a show set in 1962 Baltimore, Maryland, starring Tracy Turnblad. Tracy finds fame overnight on The Corny Collins Show and decides to lead an effort to integrate the show. Find out what happens when the department performs Hairspray for the first time Friday night at 7:30 in the Trout. Now, if you can't make it tomorrow night, there are about 7 more performances of the show. Check BIC for details. Well, our Belmont Bruins men's basketball team hit the road this week for the big dance, and no, they weren't cast on Dancing with the Stars. Rather, the boys and their coaches are headed to the NCAA Tournament. It's times like these I'm happy for TWAB sports correspondent Katie Greene, who is standing by in Columbus, Ohio, where the Bruins will take on the Georgetown Hoyas. What do you have there for us, Katie?
Hey Dustin, I'm not really supposed to be here, but I didn't want to miss out on the trip to Columbus. Our men's basketball team is going to be playing against the Georgetown Hoyas. And I mean, since I'm here, I think we might as well just hear from a couple of players about their thoughts about the game, and who knows what else they might come up with.
You might as well be in a relationship. It's all coming out. Might as well.
We're on the bus here and it's super cramped. This random girl is on the bus. I have no idea who she is, but look at this. This is what I'm looking at. Drew's feet are in my face, and it's all because this girl's taking up his seat.
Oh, Trent's got a little relationship and now he's gonna get on the oh, boo baby, you sweet honey cup. I love you.
Looks like our team's pretty rambunctious, so I should be safe the rest of the trip. Back to you, Dustin.
Thanks, Katie. If you want to take part in all the big dance action, drop by the watch party in the Curb Event Center Friday night to catch our Bruins in the second round of the NCAA Tournament against Georgetown. The game will begin at approximately 2:10 p.m. and for the latest up-to-date tournament information, visit belmontbruins.com. And we wrap up this week's episode with news on money. In Friday's convo, Take a Penny, Give a Penny, Bic says, learn why your money matters. Hear from staff members in the Office of Development about why giving back to Belmont matters and makes a difference. In other words, if some freak miracle happens and you happen to be rolling in the dough instead of rolling in debt when you graduate, Belmont wants you to keep forking over the cash. On that not so surprising note, that's all we have for you this week. Join us again next Thursday for an all-new episode of The Week at Belmont. Until then, I'm Dustin Stout. I'm good with it. I feel like we don't have any bloopers really this week.
It's because we're too good.